what happens when a delay doesn't stretch by 20 or 30 minutes, but by several hours. Patience thins, tempers rise, and very quickly, people start searching for someone accountable. This is exactly what unfolded as Indigo, India's largest airline, slipped into one of its worst operational breakdowns in years, leaving passengers stranded across major airports. Indigo has entered its third straight day of disruption, with cancellations continuing to rise across the country. On Thursday alone, the airline scrapped over 200 flights, pushing it deeper into a crisis that has unfolded through the week. The impact was almost visible at major metro hubs. Bengaluru reported more than 70 cancellations. Around 50 flights were called off in Delhi. Mumbai cancelled at least 85 services, and Hyderabad reported more than 60 cancellations. These fresh setbacks come on top of the chaos seen earlier in the week. On Tuesday and Wednesday, Indigo had already cancelled more than 200 flights, while hundreds of others were delayed, leading to long queues and overcrowded terminals nationwide. All of this unfolded as the airline struggled to rebuild its rosters under the government's tightened crew duty safety norms. In fact, the airline's collapse this week didn't stem from one problem. It was the result of several stress points striking the airline all at once. And at the center of it were the new crew duty rules. From November 1, India's aviation regulator enforced tougher flight duty time limitation, or FDTL, norms meant to reduce fatigue. Because of this, many pilots who were originally assigned to flights suddenly became ineligible to operate. And in several cases, entire flight chains had to be cancelled simply because no crew was left to run them. The updated FDTL norms also required a complete overhaul of Indigo's rosters. Night landing limits were tightened. The earlier allowance of 6 night landings in a specified period had now dropped to 2. Crew must now get rest that is twice the length of their previous duty, with at least 10 hours of rest in any 24-hour window. These changes boost safety but also mean airlines need more pilots per aircraft. And for a carrier like Indigo, which runs over 2,200 daily flights, has a heavy overnight schedule, because of which the impact was immediate. Now, the second trigger came from technical failures at key airports. On Tuesday, systems handling check-in and departures at airports such as Delhi and Pune malfunctioned, creating long queues and slowing down takeoffs. Those delays multiplied through the day and disrupted aircraft and crew rotations across Indigo's network. And winter congestion combined with holiday season rush only worsened the situation. Fog-linked operational pressure, packed terminals and peak hour crowding at major metro airports left Indigo with little cushion to recover lost time. Government data shows Indigo's on-time performance on Tuesday dropped to 35%, meaning more than 1,400 flights were delayed in a single day across major cities. The situation has drawn regulatory attention, with the Directorate General of Civil Aviation now launching a probe into Indigo's massive cancellations. The authorities have also summoned Indigo officials. So as Indigo works to stabilize its network over the coming hours, uncertainty still hangs over its operations, and travelers can only hope the turbulence eases soon.
I rose from the army with medals on my chest. I spoke of freedom from colonial chains, but I tightened my own. I filled prisons with ghosts. Nearly 500,000 people were butchered under my rule, and I trusted only my paranoia. I gave myself grand titles. I claimed to be Africa's strongman. History calls me something else, the dictator. Who am I?